Good morning.
Well, good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you today?
It's a wet and rainy day here, so it's perfect for us to do this gaming today.
This is good. This is good, especially after a little bit of a break.
That is correct. We take a little time off, so I don't know if anybody missed us. Of course, if you're watching this 2 years down the road, you have no idea that there was ever a gap in time.
That's right.
But it is a pleasure to be back with you, sir. We are doing our second playthrough of Scenario 5 now, Sheridan Rides South. So if you've not watched the first one, please stop here. Just press that stop button. It's okay. We'll understand. And go back and look through the playlists, and you will see the first playthrough of this. See how that shakes out, because that's the one where we go in depth about all of the rules, the scenario information, and of course we have a bit of discussion afterwards of how it shook out, and we don't want to spoil that for you. So from here forward, spoilers abound because we are going to mention it. Be that as it may, we will endeavor to have a good time here. Did you have any thoughts now that you had, the opportunity to ruminate a little bit on the previous playthrough? What do you think?
Well, I just re-looked at it here just before we got started, and I'm remembering how I thought how difficult it was for you to get the points. This is what I remember. It seemed like it would be there's so many points to be had, but then there's so many ways you can lose points as well.
Exactly. That's the way I was thinking about
Um,
it playing. It was like water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Yeah,
Yeah, at the very end, it's kind of like you really gotta. You want to have a plan, and I don't have a plan, especially with you as my antagonist. I know you have something up your sleeve for me.
oh, that hurts me, Roger, but fair. That's fair.
That's about all I have today.
Okay, well, yeah, we've got our coffee brewing here, and I think we're ready to go. I would say, because we can forego all that other mishmash. Just a quick heads up that Roger, as the Union this time, will get the first two initiatives for free, and that means Sheridan can get a moving. I was just looking at it too. I was like, oh wow, I've really got three active usable units, and potentially two more, maybe three more. But that's a lot of bobbing and weaving, right?
Yeah, I was when I was playing the Confederates. I was like, oh, I don't want to lose anybody because won the 3 points, and then just the fact that as you said, you don't have a lot of manpower. Yeah, I forgot I had first two initiatives. Oh wow, okay.
Well then, while you think about your opening move, I will wish you good luck, and thank everybody for sticking around here. We got both the cats in the room watching today, so this is
Oh
yeah.
boy,
Well, rainy days, they like to snuggle.
lots of moral
That's
support
right.
there. Yeah, good luck to you as well. As always, these initiatives seem like they're just, great, but then do you use everybody, try to take advantage,
The big T's.
or do you split it? I think if I remember right, you split yours into two, but I'm going to gamble. I'll activate everybody. Sheridan will activate everybody within range, which is his whole command here. Fatigue one. That's pretty good. So that's 8. And with a +2 modifier, that's 10. That's pretty good. I have to avoid the blue area, correct? That's the
That's
outside
right.
of
Yep.
that. So I'm just going to move everybody as a groups here in their stacks. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can cross the red though.
Yeah, you sure can.
10. And so Wilson will follow along behind. DM Greg will follow along behind. And I'll do the same thing with my second. Take everybody. Another 8. 10. Let's see. Turn will go. 1, 10. Wilson and Chapman will go. Let's go to Mitchell's store. And they'll follow along behind. First initiative. And it's yours.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's time to get Gordon and Stewart moving. So we will take them fatigue level 1. Here's their movement of +3. It's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 to their initiative. Yours.
Okay, Sheridan will activate Chapman and McIntosh under Wilson. So they'll need extend marches. Here's their movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chapman will go first. Here's his extend march. He's okay. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And here's McIntosh's extend march. So he's gonna be okay. And he and Wilson will just go on top of Chapman. Initiative, yours.
I will have F. Lee activate Lomax and Wickham. Here's their movement of +2. It's 10. And they'll travel together. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to their initiative. Mine again. I will have Gordon march with Stewart. Here's the movement +3. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to there. Initiative, yours.
Sheridan will activate Davies and J.I. Gregg under DM Gregg. Their movement 5, 6, and 7. Take J.I. Gregg first. There's his extend march. He's okay. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. And now for Davies. He's okay. He and DM Gregg are going to just go and join up with them. Initiative, yours.
I'll pass.
Okay. Sheridan will take Custer, Devon, and Gibbs. T3. Here's their movement. It's going to be MP7. And we'll take Gibbs first. Here's his extend march. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. I'll take Devon. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. And finally, Custer. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative, yours.
I will have Gordon activate by Stewart. Here's movement +3. And 7. Here's extended march. He's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative, yours.
Well, Sheridan activate Davies and Greg. So they're going to fatigue 4. Here's their movement. Oh, they go 12 hexes. We'll take GI Greg first. Here's his extend march. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Gotta zoom in here. What was it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 to Verdun Station. Now for Davies. He's okay. He's just going to join J.I. Craig there. Initiative, yours.
I'll pass.
Okay. Sheridan will activate Gibbs. Here's his movement. 5. Here's his extend march. Oh, he's going to flip. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3 to Beaver Dam Station. Initiative, yours.
Pass.
I am going to pass as well.
Okay. And we shall end the first day of 4. So I'm hitting recovery. Units are tired and such. And I will move our marker to day 2. That was so on to turn 2. You get the option for first transfers.
Let's see. I'll move Merritt down to Gibbs. And I think that's going to be all I'm going to do.
Okay.
That's it for me.
I think I'm going to move Stewart up to join F. Lee. And that's all I'm going to do. And I think, let's see, we hit recovery. And so, yes, Hunton, Barton, and Gracie are now available. Of course, negative points for me, or positive points for you, if I move Barton or Gracie. They are window dressing for me. Hooray. Alright, so there we go. That's everything I'm going to do, of course. So I guess it's time for first initiative, so why don't you take it?
Okay, thank you. I'll try it. And it goes to me. So let's get this out of the way. Gibbs will go to fatigue 2. And he is going to damage Beaver Dam Station. Initiative, yours.
I'm going to have Gordon march. Here's his movement +1. It's 9. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative, yours.
DM Greg will activate JI Greg. Here's his movement. Wow, nice movement. Oh, let's see. He went to fatigue 2. He's exhausted, so he will need an extend march. He's okay. DM Greg will stay with where he's at. So JI Greg's just going to go, I'm sorry, he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to Hanover Junction. Initiative, yours.
Alright, let's activate both units under Stewart. And here's the movement, +3, 12. We'll move as a stack and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 to there. Initiative. Mine again. We'll go to fatigue level 2. Here's their movement, plus 3. It's 9. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 to there. Initiative. Mine again. I'll have Stewart activate Lomax to 3. Here's the movement, plus 3. That's not good. 7. Here's an extended march. It's okay. Traveling with, he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'll have J.I. Greg throw up Abatisse. Initiative. Yours.
I will have Mr. Hunton march. Movement plus 1. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Initiative. Yours.
I'll have Sheridan activate Custer and Devon. Here's their movement. 5, 7. They went to fatigue 1, so there's no extend march needed. Sheridan will transfer to Devon. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Custer will go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'll have Hunton march to 2. Here's his movement, plus 1. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. Initiative. Mine again. Yeah, we'll take Hunton to 3. Here's movement plus 1. 6. Here's extended march. He's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. We'll stay at Hungary Station. Initiative. Yours.
Sheridan will activate Devon and Davies. Here's their movement. It's 12. Sheridan will transfer to Davies. Here's his extend march. It's okay. They're going to go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to there. Here's Devon's extend march. He has to go to disorganized. He's going to go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Yours.
All right, well, Stewart's got to make an attempt here, so he will send Lomax to 4. And he will attempt an assault on Devon. Let's see. It's going to be possible. Let me see. Yeah, there's no sense going against those abatis, so we'll try to get out of a scrape here. That's the least of all evils. So here's the assault attempt. It comes off. So I see +1 assault, +1 tactical, and we're even on manpower, and you have a possibility of artillery. If you'd like to roll that,
Here we go.
it is
It's
used.
used.
Okay, so it looks like -1 for artillery, and I just have a +1 overall attack.
Hmm.
Okay, so here's +1 attack. Nah, of course not. Oh,
Oh, well,
not enough. Not enough to get you out of there. So +1 final, which is terrible. I think that's just 2 disorganizes, right?
yeah. So I'm fatigued out.
Yep, that is unfortunate. Need a little bit better than that. Let it never be said that my dice rolling is consistent. Alright. Initiative. It's yours. Here you go. Your moment.
Okay. Sheridan's going to take Davies to fatigue 3. Here's his attempt at an assault. It comes off. So we have a type of a +1. Let's see. You went to disorganized. So now it's 4-1. It's a +3
Oh,
ratio.
by the way, we both rolled a 1. We both rolled a 1 on that last one. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I need to find out if Stuart died.
Oh, Stuart. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Right.
here's the thank you. There's people like frantically typing in the comment section. So actually, we'll yeah. Okay. So here's my roll on an odd roll. Stuart is dead. Here we go. Stuart is alive. Okay. Carry on.
Type is a +1. The ratio is 4-1, so the ratio is +3. Okay, the final flank is I have all 6 hexes covered, but it's cavalry on cavalry, so I believe that flank becomes +2. You have 1 artillery piece to my 1 artillery piece, and it's rough terrain, rolling terrain.
Rough
What is
terrain.
that kind of
Yeah. I
terrain?
got a rolled.
So you
Yeah.
you get die roll.
So on even it's used. It is used.
So Artie's -1. So it's going to be 6 up and 1 down for a final of a +5.
Okay.
So here's a +5 to 10.
Here's my roll. Yep. So +7. That's at least 1, and I'll take the other one on the retreat, of course. So let's do that. Let me just official like here. I take 1 manpower loss here. Oops, not that. Okay, so that's 3 points for you there. And then I will take the other one here, and that will evaporate him. Delete, and then Stuart will go to there. But now I've just given you 6 victory points, so I'm good with calling it right here. Because there's absolutely no way mathematically that I can prevent you from going over the top. Um, Stuart got himself into it, and you got that Abatisse up before I could really exploit it. So mathematically, I think this is just is done. We don't need to play out the other 2 turns. Would what say you?
Well, I'll probably get Hanover, and so let's see. So that's going to be 3, 4 more points. I mean, I think.
I mean, with
Yeah.
6 extra points, I don't think so. Yeah, let's go through it. Let's presume for the moment, and Holger somewhere is screaming. Presume right now that Bumpus will stay mine. You're not going to actively go after that. So you've got. Let's take everything from Hanover Junction to there. So 4, 5, 6, 9, plus the 6 I just gave you. That's 15. Plus, I don't have enough manpower to prevent you from coming down and perhaps getting Ashland, and you will easily get off map. So there's not going to be any negative points on that. So I just think we could certainly do that. I think with the loss of that, that is too insurmountable because that's 6 points.
I kind of agree. You'd have to be you'd have to try something.
I would have to
You'd
be
have to make.
incredibly lucky, which we know. I mean,
I'm not saying it can't be done, but yeah, it'd be because at this point,
yeah, there was really no reason other than my ability to roll ones, and yours too, obviously. But for this Devon one it should have, even at a +1, I should have had a better than not chance of just getting you out of there, so I could take that spot and get out of my jam. But between that and, of course, you getting the 10 with Sheridan and getting all the way around to build that, which was fantastic, by the way. As soon as you rolled it, I was like, oh, of course, here it comes.
yeah,
I mapped out
yeah,
your pathway. I'm like, this is what I would do, and Roger's doing it. Well done, Roger.
yeah. I was that was a lucky roll. I was hoping to just get to here, but I was able to swing all the way around and get to
And
there,
that's
which
exactly what I did, kids, last week for the Battle of Ashland. It was like, well, I'm going to get Sheridan down here. Let's go. And then, oh, well, he's here, and he's got that juicy +4 flank waiting because you had the second Maryland there.
infantry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's when you adapt on the fly. And I think you getting that roll, and there was a possibility. I could see that you were kind of sniffing around to get behind, but once you put that Abattis up there at Hanover, I was like, well, I'll wait him out, and like I always do, keep him in a box, and then you picked up the box and you put it over my head. So good show on that one. I mean, this one is just so close to the margins that it really, I mean, we could spend another hour and a half going through two more turns, but I just don't know how I can make up that deficit. And that's okay. I mean, that's why these are very light scenarios. And if you do something like that and it goes wrong, you can easily just say, "Oh, let's set it up, do it again," right? So, good. Congratulations on this.
well, when I played last week, I was trying to like not get in. I was trying to avoid fighting because I just could see all these Union units. It was really just kind of a rope a dope is how I decided to play it, which is not my normal style of play. It was hard, which is why we took 2 sessions
Right.
with all these Union units. It's like, okay, yeah, I can, because I thought, well, you've got Gordon up there. Should I go after him? But then I thought, oh, I'm just going to stick with my basic plan of picking up these guys,
Yeah.
these railroad stations, and move down to get Ashland if
Hmm.
possible, and then
And
try to push down to try to get the points for the maybe within 3 hexes on turn 3
right.
with
Yeah, on the
at least
redoubts.
get one of my 4 pointers down there to pick up some points there. But
And the
yeah,
other big question I had for myself was, and you saw which option I chose. I had this option with Bumpus Turnout, safe bet. The other one was to move one of the two units into Hanover Junction, which I even told you last week that was a good possibility that I do that. The problem was I need a string of initiatives here to get at least both of them there and to start digging in before
yeah,
before you would have had, because you had Devin already there at 4. He had 4 manpower. So if I put one in there, you're at a +3 manpower attack right there. So I was like, okay, let's see what he's doing, and then I'll take the safe one first and block Bumpus because that's a point off the table. And once you got that, and I was fortunate enough to at least get Stewart in range, then I thought perhaps I could scare you. You didn't take the bait. You actually built the Abattis and you dug in, which was smart. I just, yeah, at that point, I had committed to holding you there, and then that gave you the flexibility to bring Sheridan in, which is great, fantastic, especially having Devin here and blocking and causing the manpower loss there. So, yeah, a lot of good strategic tips here for you kids out there. Watch what Roger does because he's patient and he sets it up. So that's exactly what you need to do is adapt on the fly, pivot, and get those points where you can because that's what this scenario is all about.
yeah. And given on the Union side having so many units, you have that option of kind of being patient because the more the Confederate has, that was what's bothering me last, not last week, but when I played the Confederates was I've got to be so careful because you get these guys to T4, then they're just sitting there,
Yeah.
and this and like I guess you could say I panicked with the second Maryland and the first Maryland. I just got those guys out of there because I figured at some point they were just going to be dead meat. Even with their fort, I figured you'd surround them and take them out, and that'd be 6 points going the other way. Anyway, this is a nice little scenario. I can see why. I think it was. I can't remember. Somebody commented this was their
Yeah,
favorite scenario, one of their
Justin.
favorite
Yeah,
scenarios. Yeah,
Justin
that's right.
Rice.
Yeah, I
This
saw
is
that. Yeah.
yeah, and again, this was the first time I ever played. This was in a tournament environment, so it's wonderful in that because it's engrossing, and it's very competitive, and it's razor thin, so it can go either way for you. I just wish I was better at it.
Oh well, when you moved down there, I was like, man, I got to get the next, and I did. I was able to build the Abattis, but if I hadn't had that chance, you'd had a good shot at forcing him out of there and inflicting a manpower loss on me, or not, maybe not a manpower loss, but I didn't want to fight for Hanover
Right,
Junction. Let me put it
and
that way.
if I had just gotten a few more pips to get him down there with something left over in the tank, I was
Yeah,
really hoping to be able to score that attack at the same time. But as it was, I limped into the
yeah.
408. So I was like, all right, I'll set it up, and then you got the very next one, of course, and that's the nature of this game, which is why we play. They saw him coming, sir. They're coming. Dig in, boys. Chop them trees down. Congratulations, this was really good and short, which is great to edit. Very self-serving. I quit. We will leave you here, folks, and we will move on next week to scenario 6.
Strike
Strike
them a
them a
blow.
blow.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to be
4 turns.
Lee's big stand at the North Anna. So
Oh wow,
yeah,
24 points for the Union Control of
yeah,
Hanover Junction.
yeah. So we will be in the same territory next week, but it will have the armies backed up against the Little River and everything. So yeah, come on back for that one. But until such time, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time stumbling upon these little videos, thank you. We really appreciate it. Take a moment to comment down there in the comment section. That's what it's there for. If you've got strategic advice from years and years of playing this particular scenario, I would love some advice because I can't seem to win it. Other than that, take a moment to click that like and subscribe as we ask you to do, and so does everybody on YouTube because that tells the algorithm that I enjoy this content, and that tells me that we're doing something right. And I'm also showing you our current monetary supporters. Thank you very much for those of you who are so willing to kick in a buck or two because you like that content enough that to help pay for the little incidentals that run this channel. And Roger, man, absolute pleasure. I hate losing, but always a fun time with you, sir. And until next week, come on back.
Bye bye.